As we always do before installing vinyl, you clean the surface with an alcohol pad. So clean well with your alcohol pad both sections that you'll be applying the decals to. Locate the decal that you'll be using, which is driver's side, top. Spray with application fluid. Spray nice and wet so you can slide it into position. There's about 1/8 of an inch gap inside, which is what I wanted. I'm using a felt squeegee. It's got a felt edge. I don't want to scratch these. You can use your finger. You don't need to have a squeegee, but just be careful if you press when it's still very wet. You don't want to slide it out of the position that you just found for yourself. Always work from the center out. Give that time to dry. Go on to the next section. So we have the driver's side. Slide it into position. Again, there's 1/8 of an inch border. Go very gentle. And spray it. Application fluid. Let me grab my bottom decal this time. Make sure you've got it in correctly. It will not fit. There we go. Very gentle. Barely touching it. From the center out. You could see the water coming out from behind the vinyl. I'm going to allow that to sit. And go on to the top. Peel the vinyl from the backing, spray, spray again. Position, and gentle squeegee, or your finger. And now you allow them to dry. I wouldn't drive the car for a few hours. If the sun is out, I recommend pulling the vehicle into the sun, allowing the sun to dry this out. It'll be a shorter duration of time that you'll have to wait. But it definitely gives a tinted, smoked look, which is the look that I always go for with my vehicles. I see a couple of bubbles. Not sure if you could see them, but I'm gonna work those out. I don't know if you could see the water dripping down. So any bubbles, make sure you work them out before it dries on there. If the vinyl dries, you're not going to get those bubbles out. Same thing with the top. And once the vinyl's been on here a little bit, like we did the other side and came back, you could put a little more pressure on the vinyl now to ensure you get all the bubbles out. And these are really simple, you don't need any heat. Come back to this side. I see a couple of bubbles here. And now I allow them to dry. You can still see the pattern, the Union Jack flag in the back, but it kind of gives it more of a tinted look, like the outside of the actual light kind of looks tinted. So without actually having them spray tinted like I normally do, having them professionally done, this is a close second. I don't have to ruin my taillights. I like these taillights. Very nice. Get yours on houseofgraphics.com.